Welcome back, all you sexy savages. Ricky Rotten back again, and unfortunately, as you might have guessed from the title of this video, this is going to be the last time for quite some time. Let me explain. You see, the reason you don't see much content coming out of my channel is for two reasons. Number one, I don't have an army of dudes working for me like some of the big YouTubers. All the editing, all the Photoshop for the thumbnails, all the filming is all done by me. All by my lonely. And two, because my name's not Hamza. And to be honest with you, my personal life, I work a lot of really crappy jobs. A lot of really hard jobs that pay very little money, which means I have to work extremely long hours in order to make decent money to get by. And the jobs in question are often very hard, backbreaking jobs. And unfortunately, not the kind of backbreaking jobs that make really good money. They're the kind that make you want to off yourself when you wake up in the morning and you have to do them. And out of all realms of self-improvement, the two I've been struggling with the absolute most are some of the two most important aspects of self-improvement. The one I'm talking about in question right now is financial improvement. The second one is relationships, because anyone who knows me personally can tell you that I have what is called negative riz.
Do you come here often?
Girl.
Okay.
So that being said, what the hell kind of self-improvement content creator would I be if I did not practice what I preached and did not try to fix my own situation financially before telling you how to improve your own lives? The reason my life has sucked financially is mostly because I made bad choices when I was a young man. And one of the biggest mistakes I made when I was a young man was I took bad advice from someone who I thought was very wise. And he is very wise for the most part. And that man is my father. Hey Dad, great news! I'm going to college! I'm gonna follow my dreams! I'm gonna learn how to make video games for a living! Making video games, huh? Well, you can't get a job doing that in this city. We're in the Rust Belt, motherfucker. Wait a minute, Rust Belt? I thought we were the East Coast. East Coast? That's not the ocean, that's Lake Erie, you dumbass! Oh. Well, I could always move to another state where, those jobs are more prevalent. I could go to California or something like that. You? Moving to another city? Taking risks? That's a good one. Well, if that's the case, I've also been thinking about becoming a theater major. I mean, I love to act and I love to entertain people, and, I could learn the ins and outs of the entertainment industry, and I think I could have a really fulfilling life if I do. Theater? What are you, a faggot or something? See, this is your problem, Rick. You're too idealistic. You've been listening to that guidance counselor of yours for far too much, and you're going to end up doing something stupid like moving to LA to be an actor and fucking up and ending up homeless on the streets of LA and coming all the way back here to me. What you need to do is you need to listen to your dad, because I know what's best for you in life. You need to never take any risks. You need to never take anything that is not a sure thing. Never take a job that pays salary, anything other than hourly. Never take a job that pays commission, and stay here, bust your hump, break your back, and be just like me, an alcoholic factory worker living in the ghetto who hasn't had a job outside a temp agency in over 20 years and whose only financial success in life was getting a settlement from a car accident. Father knows best. Cheers, fuckface. So that's exactly what I did. I took advice from dear old Dad, and, I ended up just like him. Except for the alcoholism part. I became a pothead instead. And Dad, if you're watching this video and it pisses you off, I only have two things to say. Number one, I love you very much. Thanks for everything. And number two, the truth hurts, doesn't it? But now, finally, at long last, an opportunity has arisen for me to fix my life and for me to change the situation I'm in and have a life worth living. And that opportunity is for me to go back to school. A real school, not the fucking Real World or Adonis Academy.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm going back to school. But I also need to keep my lights on, a roof over my head, and food in my fridge. Therefore, I have to continue to work a full-time job and go to school full-time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some of you are probably in college right now, and you're thinking, hey, wait a minute. I go to college full-time, I have a full-time job, and I still have plenty of time to do whatever the hell I want in my free time. So, Ricky, you should still be able to make videos. Well, you're kind of right. You see, the average person has plenty of time to do whatever they want in between schooling and their day job. But me, I'm afraid I'm not average. How's a good way to put this? To quote Alex Jones,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
And that's why I'm not going to have any time to do this. In my free time, in between schooling and work, I'm going to spend every waking second I have available tutoring, brainstorming with my colleagues, and doing everything I can to make this succeed. Because this here isn't just an opportunity to change my life. This is my one and only. So that is why I'm making this video, because I'm on a path to fix my shit permanently, and it's going to take all my time, and I'm not going to have any time to make any videos. So you're not going to see anything from me. And I don't want you to think I've completely given up and I've fallen off the face of the earth, because I haven't. I'm not gone, I'm just busy. This isn't goodbye, but merely see you later. And to everyone watching this who will miss me and who has taken joy and comedy and knowledge from my videos, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. You have no idea. I don't have delusions of making it big and getting monetized and becoming a full-time YouTuber as a career. I do this as a hobby. I do it because I love it. And I do it because I love helping all of you. And I hope I have. So thank you so much to everyone who has taken the time out of their lives to check out my content. And if you enjoyed it, awesome. If you didn't, thanks for watching anyways. I appreciate the views. But that, unfortunately, is all the time I got for right now. And that brings us to the end of the last video you're going to see for quite some time. But not the last one you're ever going to see, ever. So thank you all for watching. It means the world to me. Ta-ta, fare thee well, have a good life, stay sexy, stay savage, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you don't, you might just miss it when I finally come back. And I promise you, I will be back. Later. Seeking out my colleagues and my fuck. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, let's take a stroll down memory. Really?